Good morning. Good morning. Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. It is Tuesday. Good morning, all our beautiful traders and viewers. Welcome aboard. Good to see you all. Today we got the hearts. The beautiful hearts because it's a beautiful day. The beautiful hearts because it's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Yes, Shelly Stringer, Bill Boyle. Thank you, my Shelly. Thank you, Bill. Good to see you. Happy Tuesday to you. Good morning, my Jade. How are you? Thank you, my Bill. Let's give him hell today, everybody. Fit Wakely, good morning. Richard, good morning. DW, John Wheat, good morning to you. Ramez, good morning. OTR, Roberto, good morning to you. Adrian Ward, hello. Good morning. We got the hearts. Let's hammer those hearts. 13 left. How did we do yesterday, everybody? Who had a green day? I could have traded anything yesterday and won. I mean, it's just ridiculous. How did we do yesterday, everybody? Were we green? Were we red? 2 more days. Well, really, I don't have to wear this anymore, but the surgeon said 2 more days. But I said, why? What's the difference if I take it off now or if I take it off in 2 days? Hank says PayPal hit yesterday. Nothing hits. Hank, we're not at the racetrack. We're not betting the ponies, my brother. Let's go. Let's go. Ahmed Mustafa. Good morning to you. Christy, JDM. Hello, JDM. To the moon. A mysterious vibe. Well, let me tell you something. Putting it on and taking it off and putting all the gooey stuff on, no siree, Bob. Let's go, Jules. Mike V. There we go. There we go. Mike V. We are at 2.4 thousand likes. Soon as we hit 10,000, we'll get this party started. We're going to start being strict on the taps. If you don't tap, boom, blocked. If you don't tap, boom, blocked. I can see who taps every single viewer and how many they have every single day. Hello, Kevin Curtis. I don't care if you're in the VIP. I don't care if you've been watching me for 5 years. You don't tap, you're gone. That is the instructions I have set to the team. JL Haba, user, the believer. Hello, K. Braden. I'm warning you, if you don't tap, you will be blocked. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Have I ever not went ahead with what I told you I was going to do? Good morning, Three Bez. Good morning, everyone. I hope you are doing good. If you're driving, well, those are the pains, my friend, you know? Use your toes. All right, here we go. Good morning, everyone. My name is Voss. Hope you're doing well. All that we ask you to do is tap the screen, share to live, and donate if and when you can. Susan! Boom! Thank you, Suzette. Right out of the gate. I love it. Hammer. Let's go. We got a lot more hearts. Today, the market is in a neutral state. And we are in the whip zone. Yes, it is. Right over there. Down devil, just tap your screen on the you'll see hearts come up. Just keep tapping, keep tapping, keep tapping. All right. All right, here we go. Let's put in our major support and resistance levels. Yesterday was a glorious day in the market yesterday for me. Every trade I took, I just kept winning them. I even took a trade on PayPal yesterday for the fun of it, and I held a tight stop, and that even went. Rango Marquez! Boom! Why? Because I trade setups. I trade the market cycle. That's all I do. All right, here we go. The SPY. We are neutral. I don't gamble. I can control myself. Above 683. You have room up to 685 this morning on Miss Market. 685 on Miss Market. You got a problem here. You got major resistance right there. 685. I don't think the channel's big enough in here for traders to take that trade over the whip zone, okay? So let's get over 685 with a retest, and then you have room up to 689 this morning on Miss Market. Under 680.59, you'll have room down to 676 on Miss Market this morning. Yabba dabba doo. Hello, Oscar Batto. Shalom. Shalom, AMD. I have a new word I actually started yesterday, Jay Halahaba. My wife kept saying, why do you keep saying that? And I don't know why I started saying this, but Mazel Tov, everybody. I just love that word, Mazel Tov. All right, right now we are in a neutral state here on AMD. We are neutral. Are we up or are we down? We're up there in position 3 on AMD. Now, we are in a bearish neutral state in position 3. You guys are going to make me wait 5 minutes to take this trade today? VIP, you're going to make me wait? Yes, because I made a commitment. Okay. Let's go find us some reason. Oh, there it is. There it is. I mean, it's so obvious. Look at that, 225. I can't short it in the first 5 minutes. AMD, please take your time getting up to 225, at least 5 minutes so I can hammer you to the downside today. Please, please, wait. I've always been good to you, AMD. I've always been good to you. We got major resistance up there at 225 in a bearish neutral state. In position 3, holy moly! Alert! Alert! Sound the alarms here on AMD. I just hope it waits 5 minutes before it rejects. But if it doesn't, it doesn't. I made the commitment. It's just money. It's all right. It's all right. So right up here, we have major resistance at 225. Currently, this is your move to the upside. Your current 50% retracement level is 205, everybody. 205. You stay above 205, you're going to look for longs. Under 205, you're going to look for shorts. Let's go, Netflix. Oh, AMD's right in the breadbasket. Oh. Now, that is what it's all about. Right there. That's better than your team winning the Super Bowl or the World Series right there. That is what it's all about. All right, currently we are in a narrow state on Netflix. We are in the whip zone here on Netflix as we mark out our major support and resistance levels now. Those are the white lines that are coming up onto the chart. And this is what we got. Netflix above $76.36. We got room up to $77 and $77.22. Whoa! As we start coming up this board here, let's test you all. Whoop, whoop. As we come into $77, you are going to get a bam right there. You were going to get a topping tail at 77.21, so do not trade into 77. It's going to reject off of this area right here pretty hard. This is major resistance right there between 77 and 77.21. So as it's coming into this box is where you can hammer some orders on some shorts. This is not financial investment or tax advice. To take some shorts to the downside, all right? That would be a very, very advanced trade, by the way. 75.74, you have room down to $75 on Netflix. Netflix. The Qs. All righty. We are in a bearish neutral state. We are in position 2 to the upside here on the Qs. Now, be careful. We got that 5-minute 200 lurking right there. We got the 15-minute 200 lurking right there. And we got the hourly 200 lurking right there. How about that? The three's a crowd. Look at this. So you are in a bearish neutral state on the Qs. You're not going to trade into 605 and 604. Who would do that? Who the hell would do that? An amateur would do that. You got to get above 605 with a retest, and then you have room up to 615 this morning on the Qs. Back under 599, under the whole number. We don't trade into the whole number. See, the whip zone here is 599.39. So if this was to come down this way, we don't trade into 599. Not going to work out too well. So let's get under 599. This is just common sense, folks. Retest it, and then you have room down to 593 on the Qs. Google Daniela Yulina, the only dad in the UK. Mr. Dave, there he is. Shebek, Love Light, how are you? Christopher Miller came right in. We got 7 more. 7 more. Tesla. All right. Right now, we are in a neutral state on Tesla. We are in the whip zone. Yes, it is. Here on Tesla this morning. It's the same thing every day, folks. It's like Groundhog Day. And why people gamble and think that they are going to win just by randomly trading is something that is beyond me, and I'll never understand. Above $400, you got room up to $405.50. Yes, $405.50 and $412.50 to the upside on Tesla. Under $394.50, you got room back down to $387.50 and $383 this morning on this beautiful, glorious Tuesday. IWM. All right. Let's see what we got on IWM. We are narrow on IWM this morning. Narrow position 1 on IWM. As we come up the board on our higher time frames, we know we have some major resistance. We got a lot on IWM here. We got a lot, my beauties. So let's pull this back. Narrow position 1, as you're coming into 262, 263, and 263.50, you got a lot of resistance right here. You see it? Woo! Woo! So once we get up here, you better get out of IWM. All right, my beauties? Don't try to trade into this resistance. Back under 259.55. We got room down to 258 on IWM. NQ, you welcome. Yes, Ange. You said please, you get NQ. I love people who are nice and who are not annoying. Thank you, my Ange. All right, we are in a narrow state on NQ. NQ. You don't even want to know what I did yesterday, folks. You don't even want to know what this crazy bastard did yesterday. Back over 24,859.50. You got room up to 24,905. Above 24,905, we have room up to $25,005. Let's go. We got one after this. We got one finally. Under 24,795. Get under the whole number here, okay? Under the whole number. You have room down to 24,762 on NQ. And then 24,675. Matt Clark. We got one, everybody. Are we ready, my beauties? Yes, it is. The Wizard of Oz shall set you free, Matt Clark. Scout EV, it is being built right now, he says. Scout EV, it is being built right now. Matt Clark, the only thing we build are houses, buildings, cars, boats, and a little bit of this and a little bit of that. I know that your trading career hasn't gone well, but you could change that around, my friend. The wizard believes in you. Oh, it came back. Yes, it is. What else are we looking at? Intel. I could spot a gambler 3 billion miles away. All right now we are in a bearish neutral state. We are in position 2 to the upside here on INTC. Let me ask everybody in here a question. How many of you have children? How many of you have your own children? You have kids? Yes or no? Bill Boyle says yes. A lot of you. Very good. 10 kids. Senior Spicy. Yes, it is. I see your name. So would you want them to be a gambler? No. So why are you doing it? Why are you doing it? Wouldn't you rather them get educated in how to trade and stop gambling? Okay. Something to think about. Bearish neutral stay, position 2. You got room up to 45.69. There you go, Spicy. There's a number for you with your 10 kids. 69, yes. To the upside right now, your 50% retracement level will be at $44. If you stay above $44, you can look for your longs. Under 44, you're coming back through for some shorts here. Under 43.20, watch the whole number here of $43, and you have room down to 42.39. Giggity, yo, Intel looks like Dookie right now. And why not? Why don't we just go over and do hims and hers while we're at it? You know, right? Might as well stay right on subject. Well, over here on hims and hers, we are narrow. We are in position 2 to the downside here on hims and hers. I know by me. Let's see what we got here. Oh, yeah. Look at that, huh? Woo-wee. All right, here we go. We're going to pull this back right now. I'm going to put you in a narrow state. You're in position 2, my beautiful traders. And you have room down to 1350. That's going to be your first stop here on hims and hers. 1350 and then $13. Because we know we have some major pivots right here. As we come into this base down here, this is major support all the way in this box, okay? So we are not going to short anywhere into this support. Oh. Next, adorable dad, Sierra Michelle. We got 7 more hearts. Whoa, I hit the wrong button. We got 7 more hearts. Hammer that thing. Don't worry about the bandages. Worry about the hearts. Let's go. Hammer those things. PLTR. I don't know if I want the bandages to come off. I've been trading unconsciously with these bandages on. I don't know if they inserted like some chip in my head, because I didn't know what they were doing. But I am, on a roll, baby. We are in a narrow state on PLTR. We are in position 2 to the downside on PLTR. All right, here we go as we pull this back. Look. We are narrow. We are in position 2. You got room down to 126 on PLTR this morning, my beauties. My beautiful viewers. Above 131, you got room up to 133. Now, what's this right here? What is this all called right here in this yellow box? What do we call this right here? What do we call that right there? Resistance. So, as we start coming up, boom, 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 are we entering up here for a long? No. Okay? Coin, let's go. Coin to the moon. Let's go, my beautiful traders. We are in a bearish neutral state. You are in position 2 to the downside this morning on a coin. The gift that keeps on giving is coin if you trade it correctly. Coin is one of those that you can't trade without knowing what you're doing. It will destroy you, okay? Coin right now. We are in a bearish neutral state. On coin, you have room down to 145. Now, being in a bearish neutral state, 145 is major support for a possible reversal back to the upside, okay? You want to get back over 166, and then you'll have room up to 176 on coin this morning. Traders, we do not want to go long under any circumstance into any of this resistance, okay? Bottom of the whip zone, resistance. 20, resistance. Top of the whip zone, resistance. 200, resistance, okay? Get over 166. Thank you, Humin Trade Yo. Hello. As we head over to Miss Market. Yes, it is. Thank you, everybody, for those beautiful roses. I will cherish those forever, okay? I will cherish those forever. Now, my beauties, we are going to head over to Suzette. Are you ready? She let us off. So in honor of Suzette, we're going to hammer those dinosaurs. Miss Market, currently we are in a bearish neutral state. We are in a bullish position 1. Under no circumstance are you going to go long into 685. We're not going long here. First of all, you got resistance right there. That's number 1. Number 2, you are in a bearish state. You're not going to go anywhere. It's just going to reject off this and be a whippy mess. Once you are narrow above 685.30, you will have room up to 689, okay? Under 680.59, you have room back down to 676. Remember, my beautiful traders, remember this. I told you all yesterday, if you were new to trading or if you weren't a very good trader, yesterday was going to be a painful experience for you. I'm sorry. Apple. How does this guy know it all the time? Been doing it a long time. We are narrow. We are in position, because I was once you. We are in position 2 to the upside. And when my mentor told me, you just haven't had enough losses yet, I was saying to myself, is this guy messing with me? How many more losses do I need, for crying out loud? He was right. Apple, we are narrow. We are in position 2. You are a room up to 270. 270 to the upside on Apple, okay? Under the whip zone, 265.97. You have room down to 264. As you come down into this 264 area right here, you got some support. This is major support level here at 264. Mark that down. Hello, Timothy. Hello, John Wheat. A little silver for the wheat? Did a little gap and nap yesterday on silver, I see. All right, let's see what we got. We are in a neutral state. We are in position 1 to the downside, an SLV this morning. Let's see what we got. Na 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 na. Boop, 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 boop. All right, here we go on SLV. We are in a bullish neutral state. You got room down to 75.50, but you got to be narrow, okay? You got to be narrow in order to take this short. Don't take it at the open. You're going to get chopped up. Back over 80.61, you got room up to $83 and $85 on SLV. MSTR. All right, are we ready? We are in a bearish neutral state. We are in position 2 to the downside here on MSTR. All right, MSTR, we are bearish and neutral. We are in position 2. You got room down to 115. 115 will be your next first stop of support here on MSTR. Now, if you were a wise man or a wise woman, you were going to get over 128.37 for a move up to 136. Mr. Dave, would you mind going into the VIP chat and taking care of those annoying bastards, please? Thank you. Did you see my question? Wait. Meta! Did you see my question? Boss, I'm asking a question. Gotta get my daughter down here. We are in a bearish neutral state. We are in the whip zone here on Meta. All right, here we go on Meta as we pull this back. We are in a bearish neutral state under 635.70. We have room down to 628. 628, back over 648, over the whole number. You have room up to 659.50 on Meta this morning. Whoa, we got 3 dinosaurs. I forgot about those bad boys. We got 3 dinosaurs, my beauties. IONQ. All right, let's see what we got. Right now, we're in a narrow state on IONQ. We are in position 1 to the upside on IONQ. All right, we are in position 2. We have room up to $32. $32 here on IONQ. Back under 30, 31. Do not trade into the whole number. Under 30 with a retest, and we have room back down to $28 on IONQ. Shelley Strager! Michelle Bill! Let's go! Google. Thank you, ladies. I love you guys. Am I crazy, folks? I am. A little bit. A little bit. We are a Google neutral state. We are in the whip zone. Yes. Hello, beautiful Tracy. Good morning to you. Back over 313.60. We have room up to 320. 320. What do you think, everybody? Should I make the VIP ladies only? Under 310, we got room down to 308.50. 308.50 on Google. Be careful. We're starting to get a little wide here to the downside. So you're going to start looking that way. But until we get narrow, you're going to be choppy, okay? What do you think? Women only VIP? What do you think? Oracle. You know just think about this, ladies. I will be able to train you to be unbelievable. Think about that. Unbelievable. It's crazy. I was talking to my wife about it, actually. We are in an arrow state. We are in the whip zone on Oracle because I'm crazy enough to do it. Oracle! We'll have a woman revolution in the markets. A ladies' revolution. I love how all these ladies now are becoming traders. First of all, I really mean that. Congratulations. Congratulations to all the lady traders out there. Unbelievable. You never had anything like this before. 10 years ago, you never had this many women in the market. Never. So good to see. And they're unbelievable traders, too. Above 141.31, you have room up to 148. 148, under 139.57, you have room down to 135. Yulina! Boom! Thank you, my beautiful Yulina. MU coming up. I just don't know what it is. They just don't whine. They don't complain. They ask good questions. They're great traders. Why is that? Why is that? I really want to know. I'm not kidding. I really want to know why that is. Something we got to investigate. Thank you, Yulina. I appreciate you. You are a great thinker. As opposed to what? I'm not a great thinker? I would hope so. Amazon. All right, let's do Amazon. I'm a great thinker. All right. We're in an arrow state. We are in position 1 to the upside here on Amazon. Yes. Ooh. We got room up to 206, my beauties. 206 will be your first set of resistance on Amazon. Above 206 with a retest, we have room up to 211 on Amazon. Now, under 204, this is the bottom of the whip zone, okay? You have room down to 203, but you don't want to take a short inside this little channel, right? No. You want to get under 203, retest that whole number, and then look what you got. Whoa! Look at that thing. Boom! Down to 200 here on Amazon. You want that big channel to trade in. Catching up with the chat. Nvidia, yes. All right, we're in an arrow state. We are in the whip zone on Nvidia. Come on, Nvidia. Let's go, baby. Let's go, baby. All right, we got a triple top up here, so we got to be careful. It's getting a little hanky down here. We have a lot of support, which is good for Nvidia. All right, here we go. Nvidia, we are in a narrow state above 191.66. I want you to watch that 192 whole number. Then you got room up to 194, my traders, okay? Back under 190, under the whole number, you got room down to 189 and 188 on Nvidia. Thank you, Black Flow. I appreciate that. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Yes, the VIP is open, my beauties. If you want to get into the VIP and learn how to trade from me, I will train you. You are going to head over to thevostrtrading.com. The link is in the bio, or just type that into your browser, thevostrtrading.com. That's it. And we will help you. We will make you a consistent trader. and we're going to turn your trading around completely. I'm pretty confident in that, okay? IWM, let's go. Right now at IWM, we are in a narrow stay position 2. You got room up to 262 and 263. As we start getting up to 262 and 263, we have a lot of resistance up there, all right? So wrap it up when you get up there. Under 259.55, you have room down to 258. And under 258, and you retest that double bottom there, you'll have room down to 255 on IWM. SMCI, you got it. Hope you all are having an amazing week so far. It is Tuesday. Before you know it, it's going to be Friday, right, traders? It's going to be Friday. Right now, we are in a neutral state. We are in position 1 to the upside. Now, listen, we are in a bearish neutral state. We are in a bullish position 1. The state trumps the position, okay? And we don't want to trade into this 5-minute 200 right here. You're not going to go anywhere, all right, my beautiful traders? So we got to be careful. You got to know what you're doing here. The market at the drop of a dime can reject hard on you, and we don't want that to happen. Above 31.60. Above 31.60, we got room up to $33 and $33.65, okay? Under 30.55, under the whip zone, get under there, you'll have room down to $29.50. That'll be your first stop, and then $29, boom, will be your second stop. Hello, Michael Palmer. Good morning to you. Fit Wakely, how are you? AMD for the fit of the wake. We got you. Make sure we're tapping over there. All right, we're at 117,000 taps. Let's go. We're going to be looking at those taps after this live. Let's get to 200. Right now on AMD, we know we are in a bearish neutral state. We know we are way up here in this position. We have major resistance right here. I want to explain something to you all. Right here at 224 would be like, and this is the truth, trying to go through a brick wall with a bicycle. And we don't want to try to do that, right? That's where 224 is. If this thing comes up to 224, I am going to be ready. This is not financial investment or tax advice to hammer that thing to the downside. Now, with that said, currently where we're currently at, our 50% retracement level will be 207. All right, 207, 208 area. You stay above that, you can look for your longs. Under that, you're going to look for your shorts, okay? Thank you for the follow, Jolie. Appreciate it. Good morning, Glory. How are you? You're welcome, it's Case. Good to see you. MU. Sorry, Mr. Curtis. You did post that before. I apologize. If you're here for the first time, hit that follow button, everybody. We're on every day, Monday through Sunday for you to help you as best as we can. I want you all to be amazing traders. There's nothing better in life than somebody saying, Voss, you have no idea how you helped me become a better trader. That's all I ask for. We are in an arrow state, position 2. You have room up to 438 because anybody can do this. That's the thing. Anybody can do this. You got to believe in yourself. Under 415.44, you have room down to 395 on MU. MU looks pretty good, everybody. MU looks pretty good here. How do you sign up, Motive? You are going to head over, my brother, to thevostrtrading.com. Link is in the bio, or just go into your browser, www.thevostrtrading.com. That's how you get into our amazing VIP, and let's help you all. Yes, we told Candy she was a beginner trader 2 years ago. Never traded a day in her life. How you doing now, Candy? Netflix. She's like, is this guy really going to teach me how to trade? Is this crazy man really going to teach me? Now the rest is history. Above 76.36, you have room up to $77 here on Netflix. Above 77 with a retest, you have room up to $79 on the beautiful Netflix. Under 75.74, my traders, we have room down to $75. You got a nice little channel here to trade into above 76 and a nice little channel to trade into here under 75.74. Do I think NQ will keep going up? We don't know that answer. We never know what's going to go up or what's going to go down. All we know is our levels, and you have to know your state position and the events in order to take a trade. So right now, we are in a narrow state. We got room up to 24,905 on NQ. If we get above 24,905 and we retest this, then we have a good shot of making it to 25,005, 005 to the upside. But nothing is guaranteed, traders, okay? I don't know what this person's saying. We control nothing when we get into a trade. When we enter a trade for a long or for a short, we have no control over what's going to do. The only thing we have control over, my traders, is risk management. That is it. And we're going to teach you how to be amazing at risk management. And as well, if you enter at the high probability setups that we are going to train you on, you have a good shot of doing pretty well in the market. JPM. All right, on JPM right now, it looks good. We are in a narrow state. Position 1 on JPM. Traders, be careful with JPM. This is like coin. You have to get it right. You have to know where your proper entry levels are on the market cycle, or JPM could really put a hurting. All right? Here we go. JPM above 299. You have room up to 304.41. 306 area. Right up here is major resistance. Between 304.50 and 306, you have major resistance. So we never want to enter on longs in this box, all right? You're going to reject off of that. Right now, you are in position 1. You are in a narrow state, and you have room down to 293. And 291 this morning on JPM. Just watch this 200, traders. When you have a 200 that's pointing down like that, it's going to be a little choppy for a little bit. Apple, hello, Diamond. How are you, my Diamond? Right now, we're in a narrow state on Apple. We are in position 1 on Apple. You got room up to 270. 270 is a major resistance level up here, okay? So keep that in mind. Under 265.97, you have room down to 264.50 and 264 on Apple this morning. Thank you for the follows, everybody. I appreciate you. Yes, we got some more donuts, my beauties. Can we hammer the rest of these donuts? Paulo, Marcus, Bill Boyle, Sierra, thank you so much. Mike S., thank you for those donations. Appreciate you. Caleb, welcome to the group. Good to see you, Caleb Higgins. The Qs. Right now, we are in a bearish neutral state above 604.64. Watch 605. Watch that whole number, okay? Then you'll have room up to 615. Summit, yeah, coming up, my brother. 615 on Nvidia. Back under 599. Get under the whole number. Remember, we do not short into whole numbers, okay? 599, 598, blah, 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 blah. We have to get under them and retest them to see if it's strong, if the momentum is really going down. Then you have room down to 593. Jay Savvy in the VIP, my brother. Thank you, Rev. You're just going to head over to the Voss Trading. Link is in the bio, okay? And we will totally change your trading for you. OKLO. Every time I say that, afterwards I want to say hello. OKLO, hello. Right now we are in a neutral, now narrow state. We are in position 1 to the downside in a narrow state. Yes. 68. Beyonce, yeah. Woo, Beyonce's getting a little wordy there. All right, what do we got here? Narrow position 1 on OKLO. We got room down to $61. $61, major support level here on OKLO. Now to the upside, traders. Remember, above 63.35, you are above the whip zone, but you don't want to trade right into that pivot of $64. That won't end well. So get over 64 with a retest. You'll have room up to 65.50 this morning on OKLO. Hello, Geo ASTS, coming up for you, my brother. Like some pancakes and some syrup and some butter. Did you all know that I do not like pancakes? Right now, Potato in Paris, Paolo, Michael Hart, Mr. Dave. Boom! Thank you, my brothers and my sisters. I appreciate you. And we can't leave the beautiful roses out, all right? We can't leave these roses out. All right, let's head over to ASTS. We are in a narrow state. Currently in the whip zone here on ASTS. Hold on. These are from the other day. The whip zone's the same. Hold on. Boom, 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 boom. Boop, boop, boop. Okay, here we go on ASTS. We are narrow. We are in the whip zone above 84.66. Watch $85. Watch those whole numbers. I'm telling you. Above 85 with a retest, you have room up to $88 here on ASTS. Under $83, under the whip zone, you have room down to $78 on ASTS. SPY. Above 683, you have room up to 685 on SPY. 685, EG9. I need to learn what to look for. I will be watching all your videos. Thank you. You're welcome, EG. Look at them. That is the what, EG9. You can look at all my videos. The why is in the VIP. That's what you really need to know. But, you know, whenever you're ready. You have room up to 685. Above 685 with a retest, you have room up to 689 on SPY. Under 680.59, my beauties. Look at this quadruple bottom. Boom. 1, 2, 3, 4. That was 4 times. Usually when you come back down on the 5th time, not financial investment or tax advice, you'll break through that. Then you have room down to 676 on the SPY. Just keep that in mind, all right? IBRX. All right, IBRX, we are narrow. We are in position 2 to the upside here on IBRX, my beautiful traders. Yes, it is. Let's see what we got. IBRX right now, narrow, position 2. We got room up to $11. $11 here on IBRX. Back under $9.59. You'll have room down to $9.15 and $8.62. Watch your whole numbers of $9 and $10. Okay? Whole numbers again. Doesn't matter the price of your stock, traders. All the rules still apply to no matter what instrument you trade. Options, futures, Forex, equities, or crypto. Robinhood. Oh, thank you for those roses, everybody. Appreciate that. Appreciate you. Life Wonders. Thank you, my man. Thank you so much, Life Wonders. Paolo, yes. Mike S. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate you. Bear with me here for a second. Kind of stuck in this one spot. Oh, I know why. Okay. There we go. Sorry, everybody. All right, Robinhood. Right now, what state are we in on Robinhood? Well, we are in a neutral bearish state, and we are in a bearish position too. So the stars align here on Robinhood. That's a good thing, okay? So as we pull this back here on Robinhood, we're going to have to go a little deeper for some more support, my beautiful traders. So as we pull this back, we got to look, folks. We have to go back. We have to go back, and there it is. Look at that. Bam. Good thing we did that. All right, here we go. Back over on Robinhood, 172.32. You have room up to $75. Now, as you come into this $75 right here, between 74 and 75, you have a lot of resistance. So we're not going to go long into that box, okay? Right now, you're position 2. You're neutral. You have room down to $70. That'll be your first level of support on Robinhood. Now, under 170, boom, retest the whole number. You're not retesting 70.22. You're retesting 70, okay? Then you'll have room down to $68, my beauties. $68. Tesla and HBM. HBM and then Tesla. All right, this is what we got on HBM. Right away, I'm going to tell you that you are in a bullish neutral state on this, okay? You're in the whip zone here in a bullish neutral state. Just watch that 200, all right? Because it will be a little choppy at the open on this until you get a little bit of a more flat 200. Now, as we mark these out for you, HBM under 25.79. Remember, this is not financial investment or tax advice. This is for education purposes only. You have room down to 25.23 and then $25 area. You got to get back over 26.33. Then you'll have room up to $27 on HBM. You have a nice little channel here in HBM, okay? All right, Bill Boyle, my love to you, my brother. Thank you for the follow, D1. Appreciate that. NBIS. Somebody wanted something else after HBM. What was it? I'm sorry, I forgot. NBIS. Let's go. Currently, right now on NBIS, we are in a bullish neutral state above 101. You want to get over 101 here. I'm going to show you something here in 1 second that you need to know, okay? Okay. As we pull this back to the execution time frame, my beautiful traders, above 173, you do not go long because you're going to go long right into 101. Not going to work. Now, you can't even get lucky on this because right above you here at 101.24 and 101.53, you have major 1 hour pivots there. So you have to get over 101.53, retest it, hold it. Then you have room up to 104.50 and 105 here on NBIS. Back under $99. Once you get into a narrow state, you'll have room down to $97.50 and $95.50. To learn about all the states of your stock, all the positions, and to learn about market cycle, just 3 basic things, you're going to head over to the VIP. Link is in the bio. Coin, sorry, Kelsey. All right, coin right now, we are in a bearish neutral state. We are in position 2. And on coin, we have room down to 145 this morning. Yes, 145. Back over to whip zone of 162.21. You'll have room up to 166. All right, small channel here. But your bigger channel is going to be above 166. Wait for the retest. And then you have room up to 176, my beautiful traders. Adorable Dad with the roses. Yes, it is. Thank you, Adorable. Hello, did I say Josh Coffee? Hello, Josh Coffee. Good to see you. I like that last name, Coffee. Did they ever say, hey, Coffee, you want a coffee? Thank you, John Pokemon. All right, Microsoft. Or the question is, John, Mr. Coffee, do you like coffee? Let's start there, you know? You might not like coffee. All right, right now we are in a bearish neutral state. We are in the whip zone here on Microsoft this morning. Okay, bearish neutral in the whip zone above 387. You got room up to 393 this morning and 398 on Microsoft. Yes, back under 383.20. Well, 383 hold number, Mr. Coffee. You have room down to 376.50. Does he like coffee, everybody? I couldn't see. Thank you for the follow. Hey, Josh, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Iren. He gets my humor. He gets my humor, everybody. All right, Iren. My kids don't, but Josh Coffee does. All right, Iren, here we go. We are in a bearish neutral state. No, bear, what am I talking about? We are in a bullish neutral state. My apologies. We are in the whip zone. Yes, on Iren. Iren so far away. Is this that song? Smack that. Yeah, I like this song. Smack that. Smack that. Smack that. It's the small things in life that make me happy, folks. All right, Iron, we are bullish neutral. Back under 42.46. You have room up to 43.63, $44 area, which coincides with this resistance. As you come into 43.63, 444, this is all resistance up here between 43.63 and 44.36, okay? Under 41.38, don't trade into the whole number. Get under it, and then you have room down to $40 and $39. What else are we looking at? Amazon, you got it. And Tesla coming up. Amazon and Tesla. All right, currently on Amazon, we are in a narrow state. Yes, it is. You got room up to 206 on Amazon. 206. Above 206.28 with a retest, you have a big channel here. You have room up to 211 on Amazon. Get under 203. Under the whole number, you have room down to $200 on Amazon. If you want to know what's on watch, what alerts we have on watch this morning, you are going to head over and get in that VIP. We post them in the VIP chat every single morning. Tesla. All right, Tesla, currently we are in a bearish neutral state. Yes, it is. Back over $400. That's the golden goose. This is major resistance, okay? You'll have room up to 405.50 and 412.50, 413 area on Tesla. Back under 394.50. You have room down to 387.50 and 383 on Tesla. Tiana Monet, how are you, beautiful? AVGO. What is it we're smacking on this song? All right, right now we are in a bearish neutral state currently on AVGO. We are in position 2 to the downside on AVGO. All right, here we go, my beauties. AVGO. We got to get over 333. We don't trade into the whole number again. 333. We have room up to 340 and 353 on AVGO this morning. How about that, huh? Right now, you're in position 2, and you got room down to 316 on AVGO. Remember, as always, my beautiful traders, this is not financial investment or tax advice. This is for education purposes only, and you must trade at your own risk. CVX, you got it, my brother. Pokemon. All right, Chevron. That was a long song of them saying smack that. Was there any other real lyrics to that song other than I like the song? But I didn't hear anything else. We are in a narrow state on Chevron. Narrow. Let's see what we got. Right. Yeah, a little Jeremiah. All right, we got room up to 188 on Chevron. 188 in a narrow state. Yes, looks pretty good. Under 184.50, you got room down to 184 on Chevron. Thank you, my pop-up official KK. Yes, Life Wonders and John. Thank you. GLD. All right now on gold, we are in a neutral state. We are in a bullish neutral state. Guys, listen, gold, bullish neutral. You're in position 2 to the downside. Your bearish position. There it is. Thank God. The 5-minute 200 there is to help you, my beauties. Yes, the 15-minute 200. We got major support underneath us here on gold. All right, here we go. Major support, 469 on GLD. Major support to possibly take a move back to the upside, okay? You got to get over 481.40 for a move up to 496. Currently, right now, your 50% retracement level back up okay, will be 474. Please mark that down. Once you're narrow, then you can look for these levels down here, 462 and 453. Let's go, LG El Gasto. Yes, it is El Gasto. Love you. Thank you for being here. Yeah, we mix, a jam session with trading, makes us chill out, makes us relax. Trading's hard enough here, so we just jam a little bit. Here we go, my beauties. Are we ready for roll call? Pop up! Official KK, Life Wonders, John, Adorable Dad, SDA Painting, Mr. Dave, Rev John Pokemosh, Paulo, Ohio Guy, Rev, Mike S, J Gilbert, K Braden, Bill Boyle, Andrew the Believer, J Gilbert, Michael Hart, Candy, Reds, Rev, Jessica Pylock, JDM, Jules, Marcus, Sierra, Bill Boyle, Mike S., the beautiful Danielle, Papa Yoda, Rev, Christina Zen, Suzette, Shelly Stringer, Michelle Mabel, Rasmus World, Marcus, Sierra, Rachel T., Patron, Stevie B., Mr. D., Jules Swims, there she is. Only Dan in the UK. That's questionable. Cheb, thank you, Cheb. Love lights, I appreciate that. Miss Christopher Miller, Stevie B again, K. Braden, Wrangle Marquez, Hammer, JL Haba, User, Mazel Tov, Mike V, Christy. Thank you all so much for all those amazing donations. We are at 213,000 likes. Yes. Boom. That's what I'm talking about, my beauties. Remember, the beautiful VIP is open. We are there to help you. We will help you. We will make you a better trader, period, end of story. Make the world a better place. Give somebody a hug today, okay? Give somebody a hug today. You never know who needs it. And be nice. We'll see you all tomorrow, everybody. VIP, we'll see you in the chat. Don't forget, VIP live training tonight by me at 7 p.m. Eastern Time in the VIP room. Have a great day. TheVoshTrading.com. TheVoshTrading.com. Or click the link in my TikTok bio. This is where you're going to go, my beauties. TheVoshTrading.com. Remember, this is my only account. Any other accounts message you, block them. It's not me. I will never DM you, ever.